Unless you've been living under a rock recently, you can't have helped notice that footballers are increasingly posting digitalized drawings of apes in a variety of colourful outfits on their social media. These pictures are a type of non-fungible token, or NFT, from the Bored Ape Yacht Club NFT collection. Confused? Don't worry, until recently I was too. But today on FT Explained, I'm going to walk you through what an NFT is, why footballers are buying them, and why it matters. Let's get started. For hundreds of years, collecting unique items before selling them on for profit has been a lot of people's hobby or even business. Paintings, coins, and vintage cars are just three examples of things which continue to be valued by collectors today. But now collectible items have moved into the digital age and space in the form of NFTs, or non-fungible tokens. NFTs represent a form of digital asset. Ownership of these unique items, which can represent anything found online, art, photos, match highlights, 3D renderings of trophies, are recorded on a blockchain. A blockchain is a digitally distributed, decentralized public ledger or collection of accounts in which transactions are recorded on, which can use similar technology to the networks that form the basis of Bitcoin and other cryptocurrencies. But whilst cryptocurrencies like Bitcoin give equal value to each token, allowing them to be traded for any other, NFTs have unique qualities which mean they aren't tradable or fungible. In the age of the internet, when images, videos, and songs can be downloaded, altered, or reproduced infinitely online, damaging the potential earnings of the original creators, NFT creators claim they have addressed this problem by allowing ownership of these individual pieces of art to be recorded on the blockchain, thus preventing unlimited reproduction and allowing creators to reap the full financial rewards. Because the NFTs, which can be thought of as the crypto equivalent of unique Pokemon cards or match attacks, cannot be replaced due to their individual underlying data, only one person can own the authenticated version, which is on the blockchain, giving it value. Noah Davis, a specialist in post-war and contemporary art at auction companies Christie's, sums it up best. As a mechanism, NFTs make it possible to assign value to digital art, which opens the door to a sea of possibility for a medium that is unbridled by physical limitations. The final price for these NFTs, like with traditional art, is decided by an auction, and recently their value has increased dramatically. According to cryptocurrencymagazine.com, at the start of 2021, the NFT market was the last thing that crypto enthusiasts thought about, as monthly trading figures were only a few $1 million. The article continues, February was the month of change, and sales jumped to $100 million plus, then the $300 million mark by July, and peaked at $10 billion at the end of 2021's Q3. Celebrities and footballers' interest in NFTs have been a major reason behind this exponential increase in value. So why are they getting involved? According to the Professional Footballers Association, Premier League footballers earn an average of £50,000 per week. Sports contract expert Spotrac estimate that the Premier League's highest earner, Cristiano Ronaldo, will bring in over £26.5 million this season in wages alone, with 79 other players making at least £5 million. It goes without saying that footballers, particularly those playing in the Premier League, are incredibly wealthy. Whether you approve or disapprove of NFTs, care or couldn't give a damn, the important thing to note is that lots of rich people want to get in on the act. As The Athletic wrote in mid-January, NFTs are particularly appealing for young footballers who not only earn huge sums of money, but have a limited chance to spend it on fancy holidays or parties, given their hectic work schedule. When celebrities such as Eminem, Jimmy Fallon, Reece Witherspoon, Steph Curry, and Gwyneth Paltrow hopped on the NFT bandwagon, it was only a matter of time before footballers became involved. In recent weeks, we have seen Reece James, Rio Ferdinand, Ashley Cole, Tammy Abraham, Nigel de Jong, Memphis Depay, and most notably John Terry, amongst many others, purchase NFTs. But it hasn't just been individuals, with The Athletic claiming that the Premier League are considering an option of launching an NFT collection, whilst Man City and Rangers have already done so. We've also seen players like Luke Shaw and Andy Robertson lend their personal brand to NFT companies. As an unnamed agent told The Athletic, it could be crypto or it could be a vaccine or jewellery or watches or cars. If one does it, they are all at it. The NFTs that are particularly popular with footballers are from content creator the Bored Ape Yacht Club, which are the apes in various coloured outfits I mentioned at the start of the video. Each ape is different with special features including chains, hats or glasses, and they are traded on OpenSea, the world's first and largest NFT marketplace, for enormous sums of money. Once Eminem bought one on New Year's Eve for $500,000, it was inevitable that footballers would want a slice of the action. And sure enough, a few weeks later, Neymar purchased 2 Bored Ape NFTs using Ethereum, a form of cryptocurrency. If converted to real money, those NFTs would be worth around £340,000. What's the point of it all? Well, while some will just be looking to join a club filled with the rich and famous as an NFT owner, there are also some real life benefits. For example, the Bored Ape Yacht Club, or BAYC, offers members-only benefits, which according to The Athletic include a collaborative graffiti board and the ability to purchase exclusive items such as BAYC clothing. An article in Input magazine earlier this year even talked about a lavish party thrown for BAYC owners, which featured comedy from Chris Rock and music from The Strokes. Martin Calladine, co-author of Fit and Proper People, a book about ownership in football, sums it up. In the old days, retired players used to open a pub or do after-dinner speaking. Now we see people like John Terry using his millionaire lifestyle to attract supporters into buying NFTs, with the unspoken promise that it will allow them to access the kind of lifestyle he has. But whilst the NFTs can be collected and shown off by footballers as a status symbol, they can also be traded for huge amounts of money. Having initially been bought for just £200, the seemingly endless potential inflation of them makes them an attractive investment opportunity for footballers who, let's face it, aren't short of cash. But with no actual intrinsic value, only the value assigned to it by the market, an unregulated and uncontrollable one at that, NFTs pose a massive risk to cash-strapped fans who want to emulate their favourite players by purchasing their own. Which brings us on to our next point. Whilst NFTs have been criticised for using technology that is bad for the environment, on top of promoting risky speculation that could inflate a financial bubble or be used for tax evasion, it's clear that due to people spending too much time on the internet and having too much disposable income during the pandemic, they have grown in relevancy and are right now the in thing. You only have to look at the success of the NBA Top Shot, a market for NFT basketball clips, which has made hundreds of millions of pounds in sales in just a few months, to realise that it won't be long until the Premier League outlines its plan. According to The Athletic's Laurie Whitwell, the players are watching with interest. With millions of pounds at stake, they believe they should be part of the conversation, given the NFTs may be based off goals they have scored or saves they have made. The Premier League reportedly held talks with 4 companies about selling the exclusive rights to make the NFTs on the 10th of February, with a £400 million 4-year deal regarded as the upper limit at that stage. Clubs could of course strike their own deals, but the Premier League owns the rights to the matches which contain the most value. The money for football-related NFTs has already proved enormous. Sorari, one of the companies bidding for the rights, sold a Cristiano Ronaldo NFT for £300,000, a record which was subsequently broken by Erling Haaland's, which went for £500,000 last month. Players need to be incredibly wary when creating their own, with breaches of copyright likely to cause numerous legal issues. Luke Shaw and Andy Robertson released their own with no reference to their clubs or the league, whilst John Terry had to remove the Premier League trophy from his collection as he didn't own the rights to it. With so few fans really interested in NFTs, instead seeing them as a completely pointless show of wealth and status, with right-click memes, people who right-click and save NFT images for themselves without paying for them, mocking NFT owners, some footballers have received a mixed reaction. Trent Alexander-Arnold changed his profile picture to an NFT of Muhammad Ali, only to take it down after it received a negative response from his followers. As with most elements of footballers' lives, the fame, the talent, the cars, money, holidays and lifestyle, NFTs are merely the latest thing that footballers have that the majority of us mere mortals can only dream of. NFTs are quite simply the latest thing that rich people want to have and want to be seen having. Even if they do prove to be the peak of a speculative, dangerous bubble that is about to burst, it won't be the footballers that are hurt by it, it'll be the fans who want it in on the act. So guys, that was our explained on why footballers are obsessed with NFTs. What did you guys make of it, and are you interested in NFTs yourself? Let me know in the comments down below. If you've enjoyed this video, why don't you go check out yesterday's We Need to Talk with Joe Tomlinson, and I'll catch you next time.